relations with neighbors. Type 1, you are good friends. Neighbors, I'm just like them. We drink beer together. Of course, the lowland countries of the Netherlands, Belgium, and Luxembourg, they all get along. Type 2, you are friendly rivals. Hello, crappy rectangle. How's life in your honorary Eastern European country, says Spain. Still better than your country, responds Portugal. Type 4, you don't like them. Poland would be better if you guys didn't exist. Type 4, they don't like you. Yeah, it's just all the Balkan countries that surround Serbia. I think it's kind of understandable why some of these balls don't like them. Type 5, they just really dislike you. Armenia and Azerbaijan, yeah, they're literally fighting. Type 6, you don't have any strong opinions about them. I don't have any strong opinions about you. I think we already knew that, Switzerland. Type 7, you like to borrow things from your neighbor. Can I borrow glass of Crimea, says Russia, and will take it anyways. Finally, there's Type 8, you are New Zealand. Neighbors? What even are neighbors? Ah, the poor Kiwi Islands, forever alone. I think this comic could have chosen maybe a better punchline than just New Zealand. There is one country in mind that I can think of that is pretty neighborly with New Zealand. I don't exactly know which one, but they're somewhere on this map. I actually didn't realize Portugal being an Eastern European country was like a meme already. I actually thought this was just supposed to be funny purely because it was totally random. You think India and Pakistan also fit into Type 5? I kind of think so. And I just want to know where Ireland and the UK fit on this. Today we learn about the origin of a word, or a country in this case. I don't have time finding my original name. I need to find current Kyiv and future Kiev. Let's start with Ukraine, which means frontier edge. Oh, wait a second. If only Russia was aware. Next up, we have Argentina, which means silvery. Least white... what? I like how there's like clapping and wooing off screen. But how? Asks Haiti, which is for some reason in third place. Burkina Faso, which means land of honest men. Is this really good clay to invest in? Of must make complete honest... Yes. Yeah, this totally seems safe, whatever's going on back here. There is Algeria, which means the islands. Algeria? It has come to attention that one of us is a spy. Let's see, we have Iceland, Jamaica, Palau, Tonga, and then Algeria. There's actually even some island balls back here. Who could be invited to this conference that shouldn't be there? Could it be the only country that's not an island? To be fair though, Algeria does have 208 small islands. Oh, but literally none of them exceed over 1,200 meters. There's the country of Ireland, which means fertile place. Okay, this is actually the first one that makes a whole lot of sense. Everyone's Irish. I'm Irish. Ha! Of finally oof, poop, fake South me, says North Vietnam. Then there's North Vietnam, which means north of Viet South. Am now of no North Vietnam, but is only of Vietnam. Scribble, scribble out the north. Now this just means Viet South. What? Wait, what? Oh no. You've become the very thing you've sworn to destroy. So yeah, Nam actually means south, and then the Viet part refers to the ethnic people. Vietnam means the Viet people of the south. Well, when you put it like this, the northern Vietnamese really kind of just played themselves. That just makes me think, how did South Vietnam lose? They had home field advantage. So that must mean South Vietnam actually just meant South Viet people. Wait a second, I'm just now noticing this fake Irish ball. Literally me. China's staring both at northern China and southern China. Both seem to be having very different problems, like the exact opposite. And wish some water in wet south went to dry north. Wish is grant. Is not what I meant. Yes. Give drugs. This is one of those classic, careful what you wish for. These things are actually going on in China, a major flood in the north, and then also major droughts in the south. And usually speaking, this stuff's in reverse. Fun fact, there's actually only 3 directions in China. There is northern China, southern China, and eastern China. And then there's just China out here on an island. I think I have good train. Only take 4 hours to travel across my clay. Watashi do same distance in 1 hour. Oh, Watashi uses bullet trains. Switzerland wants some of those. Watashi don't think it's good idea for your terrain. Screw that, I'm gonna build it now. Switzerland, 2 hours later. New bullet train. Watashi impressed you pulled it off. Thank you. How you make this snow go off rails? It go pretty fast. Well, thanks to help from China, this rail is 100% safe. I love the tiny little Liechtenstein ball. This is a fastest train, asks Poland. Yeah, even faster than one in Shanghai. Award ceremony is at end of line. Hey, wait a minute. USA, China, asks Japan. That's a pretty sharp turn. You sure it filled... And I'll be taking that trophy back, responds China. And Switzerland was so close to the finish line too. What balls are these? I can't even tell with like the lighting. I only recognize the UN and Germany. Why is Liechtenstein just puffing on something right here? I feel like instead of Poland, they should have been accompanied by Austria just to fill in the trio. So yeah, Switzerland attempting to replace their old railroads, which has curves designed for only 100 kilometers per hour, with brand new bullet trains that can go 400 kilometers per hour is a pretty bad idea. I guess in some cases, bullet trains aren't always the right solution. This state ball screaming, shark! Oh my god! Hey guys, what are you running from? Oh no, it's a New Yorker, run! Oh my god! So they were terrified of what was in the water before, but they came to find out some things on land are even more scary. Specifically New Yorkers, because the fact has recently come out that you are 10 times more likely to be bitten by a New Yorker than a shark. And actually, it could be even worse than that. Aren't like human mouths like filled with bacteria? If you get bit by another human, like you could get some sort of weird fungus. I don't know. At least the shark will just put you out of your misery. A coat of arms is a national emblem or seal used as a symbol to represent a country. There's a couple popular examples from like Poland and Nepal. It could look simple like Ukraine, Japan, or Slovakia. Always like when Poland balls have eye patches. It could have people on them. Wait, for a second there, I thought New Zealand had a German ball on their emblem. Some countries can even have their coat of arms be printed onto their faces. I think there's actually a lot more examples of this. This is a pretty common practice. But there is one country who doesn't have one. Turkey cannot into coat of arms. Of all places too. I mean, Turkey has so much history. Does this mean that the Ottomans didn't have one either, or did they just not want to take the Ottomans? No, I guess the Ottomans did have a coat of arms. Every sultan of the Ottoman Empire had his own. Oh, so they just didn't want to choose one. Even the US has a coat of arms. I never really thought of this as our coat of arms, but I guess that makes sense now. We actually even have a lot of heraldry going on right here. And here are the many coat of arms around the entire world even. It's really fun to look at this stuff. You can see how similar it is to the nation's flag. I would love to do like a quiz like this where you have to match, you know, which country goes with which emblem. Hungary would probably be one of the easiest. It's very iconic, but you'd have to know a little bit of history to recognize Germany's, or just kind of recognize the flag in the case of Iceland. Japan's been using something like this for a while, so again, historical knowledge would help. I guess sometimes it'd be just a little bit too easy. Sometimes they intentionally give it away. Here's a difficult one though. I would never guess Libya. Crimea! What did I tell you about smoking near ammo deposits? Now every clay will think they hit our targets with missile precision. Yeah, something tells me Crimea ball right here doesn't necessarily want to help Russia. Talk about occupational safety and health. Namaste, Iran. It's not Iran. It of means land of Aryans. Aryan means of noble. Not you, no, Germany. Something Indo-European, and man speak Farsi. Man not Arab. If call Arab, he kill you. Man equals I or me. Two equals you. Look at that, we're learning Farsi right now. I am successor to many great kingdoms and empires. You could say that again. I was of much tolerant and wrote the first charter of human rights. I have rich and unique culture of thousands of years. I has some of the best known poets. I've contributed so much to science, literature, and philosophy. Oh wait, oh no. You shut up right now and say that to America. Okay. Help, man. Will you just be quiet, says the USA, Netherlands, France, Germany, UK? Okay, and now I am sad. Really loved seeing this comic about Iran and their history. It's really not enough, I feel. I'm now going down the rabbit hole of French loan words in Persian. There's actually so much. How did so much get over here? The French have just been loaning words to every language around the world, haven't they? Even English has a lot. Thank you for the tour, Iran. Hola, Chile. Oi. I found old school photo book, says Uruguay. Look, here be Bolivia. Ooh. And me be on the left. You is left. And there is your lesson learned. Never say the word left in front of Chile. That's how you get a free helicopter ride. Side note, this is utterly horrifying. Please make the sun stop. Kind of strange to see Chile drawn in any other way besides a snake. I just love long Chile so much. I like how Uruguay's sun is willing to watch Uruguay fall from the sky. Evil! Very nice stylistic choices there. Listen, I don't know why you think I helped the No-No Germans escape in 1945. Excuse me, Argentina, but here is our monthly taxes. Oh, Thank you, German immigrants. Just the fact of a no-no Germany being in my country on my clay makes me sick. I make sure there is no no-no Germans around ever. Hehe, it looks like you got a little coffee mustache there. Here's a napkin. Just because I had a lot of German immigrants in 1945 is pure coincidence. I made sure they weren't no-no German scum. Thank you. He nub nub. Oh no, your face paint is gone now that the napkin is wet. Quickly, use this as a disguise. Do you have any more paint we can borrow? Says the small German. Something tells me Brazil is not very convinced. Is Argentina even attempting to keep this little secret anymore? Poland, I need your help with my toilet. She's clogged herself again. That'll be 400. Grr, okay. Pleasure businessing with you, France. This is the 3rd visit this month. My poor budget. Why does my toilet keep clogging itself so often? Wow, Poland. How manage find stable job in financial crisis times? Shh, we'll tell you, but it's secret to be silent. Each time when visit France, I pour hot fat down in pipes, so overnight it turns solid and clogs France's toilet. Genius, but where you get so much of fat? Poland, have you not seen my pigs? I haven't found them anywhere. 9. Poland. God dang it, Poland. This is pretty much just this meme. Not my problem. I don't understand why this is funny. This is just funny. Whatever, I'm renting. Poland is just a businessman doing business, I guess. Hey, Romania, can I borrow your flag? Sure, just change it up a bit, Chad. Hey, Chad, can I borrow your flag? Sure, just change it up a bit, as Romania goes bouncing off screen. Hey, Andorra, can I borrow your flag? Sure, just change it up a bit, Moldova. I'm getting so confused. Okay, so this is Chad asking Romania to borrow the flag. I'm not sure what's going on over here. Then Andorra comes up to Chad asking to borrow that flag. Then Moldova goes up to Andorra and asks to borrow that flag. Hey, Moldova, you ever feel like something's repeating, bit like an extreme deja vu? Anyways, do you need anything? Yeah, I borrow your flag. Sure, just change it up a bit. Hey, Romania, can I borrow your flag? Sure, just change it up. It's just an ongoing cycle. They are looking a little angrier this time. We've always known about the exactness of the Chad-Romanian flag, but I did forget about Andorra and Moldova. I love how I'm doing this all the while with a Romanian or Chad flag in the background. I refuse to admit which one it is. Let the conspiracies begin. I just want to know who came up with this thing first, because isn't it kind of arguable? Oh, it is kind of a paradox at this point. China bouncing around with their little briefcase. Stop! You are under arrest. Prepare to have 300 million social credit points deducted. No. This is for export. Oh. Okay, here you go, Canada. China would know a thing or two about this. They were taught by the best, and by best, I mean the British. You can export this stuff wherever you want, you just can't import it. And big thanks to Twickenhamster, the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, Argentinian Grandpa, Austin Powers, $20 is a lot true. Fat Norwal, Barnsky W, Isaac I guess, Bringbackpolandball, Cowboys 83, Evan Pryce, GoodOldRyah, Monday, London 5610, Philipp RF, Robert E, RyeThePie, the Mexican 760. And why am I doing this?